Hey YouTube, it's Mocha Natural. So it's been 12 days since I installed my 2-strand twist starter locks, and I must say that this journey is already taking a couple of detours. Okay, so I actually ended up washing my hair. Is that yesterday? Yes, yesterday. So today is December 22nd. I washed my hair on yesterday, the 21st. No, I'm lying. It was actually 2 days ago. Washed my hair 2 days ago, which basically at day 10 of the installation, after the installation, which is actually way much earlier than, you normally are supposed to wash your hair. But my hair, because I have that really kinky lock ready hair, had already begun to lock in place. And I think being the fact that I have it in 2-strand twists is what helped it to lock even quicker. Had I done like maybe the comb coils, I think there may have been some extra time that I would have had before it would have really locked. But I went through just testing, where I saw a lot of what looked like new growth, but of course it wasn't new growth. It was just like the hair basically had loosened at the root. And I would stick my finger in to see if, my finger would go all the way through and basically cause the 2-strand twist to unravel, and it got stuck in several places, on several strands. My finger could not go all the way down. So, that to me was indicative of it basically locking. So, with that, and the fact that my scalp was itching a little bit. That was the first time I had experienced that in a while. And I had noticed when I kind of ran my fingers through my scalp a little bit, I noticed some flakes falling, and I'm like, no ma'am, we're not about to allow that to continue. So I was very confident that I would not lose the integrity of my starter locks, except for around the nape and the edges, where my hair is pretty much more delicate, fragile, and just not as kinky. And so that's what happened. After I washed my hair, I actually washed it with the Shea Moisture's Jamaican castor oil shampoo. I did not condition it. I carefully washed it. I just concentrated pretty much on my scalp. So I didn't do much like to the ends of the hair. What I would do to kind of just, I guess, wring out my hair, I would just, kind of squeeze it like that to get the suds and whatnot out. And so I would do that kind of several times, but maintaining the integrity of the 2-strand twist. And it worked. So I did have a couple in the back to unravel. And I think there was maybe one on each side here. Those kind of, they didn't completely unravel, but they were like to the point where, okay, I could just redo them and give it a fresh look. So, I did that, and I actually thought I would try my hands at interlocking. There were, I think up in here, these two twists up in there. I decided to see what the process, how difficult it would be for me to, go through interlocking. And I'm telling you now, yeah, interlocking actually is the best method for what I'm trying to achieve. But as far as me doing it myself, with all of these, no, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes, yeah. So Said all that to say what you're looking at right now is the result of me basically twisting. And excuse me, I'm a little under the weather, so if you hear me sniffing a little bit and just, you know, a little bit of congestion, I'm still trying to get through my cold. But so yeah, I just twisted my hair and you know, kind of locked down the twists with some pins here, because all that interlocking, just to get through one interlock, one strand, 2-strand twist, it took me, I would say, maybe about 3 minutes to do one. And maybe it was just because I was getting the hang of the interlocking, just, you know, doing the clockwise rotation. I said, that's too long. I've got like a gazillion twists left to interlock, and no ma'am. So yeah, maybe the next time that I need like a touch up, maybe I'll be more enthused about actually interlocking it myself. But for right now, just to have a clean, you know, look on my scalp, it was twisting that came and saved the day. So before I actually put in my starter locks, you know, I had been doing a whole lot of researching on the web just to see what products I would need to best do my locks with. And I remember watching a video, well, several videos, of a guy named Damian Walters. And I'm pretty sure if you guys have begun your research for your lock journey, you have definitely come across several of his videos. So in his videos, he has suggested that he uses Talia Wajid's Tight Hold locking cream. So but what the actual product that he uses, the labeling looks a little bit different than what I have. So I'm hoping that this is exactly, you know, it still, it said Tight Hold on the product that he was showing in his video. And when I went to the beauty store that's in my community, this is what I saw. So just to give you a little bit of what it looks like, I mean, it feels like jelly, you know. It's not really sticky or anything like that. I didn't have like all this gooky residue left over on my hand, or, you know, just a real mess. It didn't feel like that. It was a really nice texture. And I'm not seeing any, you know, build up or leftover residue in the hair. So so far so good with it. But before I actually put that in, my hair was so dry. I mean, you know, since I did not really condition my hair was just like, just in need of moisture, so seriously. So, I remember showing you guys this. This is what I was using for, as a leave-in conditioner. I pretty much sprayed this all over my hair. And it seemed like 5 minutes later, my hair was basically back to dryness. So my hair must be extremely thirsty, because right now it's still feeling really like dry. And I'm thinking that leave-in conditioner, the water-based leave-in conditioner, is not going to do it for my ends. I then went in with some of this, you know, it's like, okay. Again, my hair just soaked it up. So what I also did, I actually had a little, what do you call those, little bottles where it has a little pointy nozzle on it to distribute oil through my parts. I did all that before I started my locking process as well. And I had a combination of castor oil, olive oil, and some oil by Shea Moisture. I forget what it was, but it was some kind of elixir. Mix all that and just use that to go through my parts. My parts aren't looking extremely shiny, but that's okay. I did not put it on my ends though, and I believe that I'm gonna need to go back through once I finish doing my touch-ups. Then I'm gonna have to apply that to my ends, because my ends are like dying right now. They're dying. It's like it's dry, and I just hate that. I hate the sound of dry hair, because I know it's like, you know, it's susceptible to breaking at that point, and I'm really not trying to go back to that place. So at any rate, I wanted to show you guys my little handiwork with twisting. I am going to eventually just finish. I've got this much right now that I'm going to work on, and just let that be it. I'm going to turn around to the back. I've got this back here. For the most part, will not be seen. So I'm really not going to retwist this part just yet. I'm just going to leave that for the next touch up. So I'm just going to do this part here, and then get under the dryer and go about my day, because this is a lot of work. I mean, a lot of work, and it's still not to where I'm regretting my decision, because like I said, I truly believe this is the best decision for my hair. But just the I guess initial shock and the reality of how much you know, work or effort that I'm gonna have to put into it. Yeah, man, it's a lot. So but you know, it's what I have to do. And I actually began to contemplate if I would just go to maybe a loctician and see how much they would charge to do my interlocking, if I ever just got so, you know, just desperate to have somebody else do it, because this baby this is a lot of work. But I just think this is what's best. So, but anyhow, I wanted to just come on and let you guys know, you know, what was going on, and how, you know, me and my crazy self just took a detour with my lock journey. Nobody's journey is going to be the same anyhow. You know, I like to experiment, and sometimes that does get me in trouble. But you know, I don't think that, you know, washing my hair, as you can see, pretty much my hair has stayed intact. I mean, I have my 2-strand twist, they're still intact, with the exception of the ones here at the bottom. And actually one of them, let me see, I think this one right here, I actually ended up having to braid it in order for it to stay together, because it just kept coming out. And so I said, if I braid that sucker, it will not come back out. It will not. So the 2-strand twist was just not holding it together. But like I said, looky here. I mean, I've kept pretty much 99% of my twists. They're still in after even, you know, washing it. So I think it's, like I said, pretty much because I chose to 2-strand twist it, and the fact that my hair is just a really kinky type of hair texture. So at any rate, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit more of a break, and it's going to be probably another hour and a half to twist up this portion of my hair. It's probably been maybe a couple of hours that I've been working on what you see right now. I really did not intend to track time or anything like that, but you know, I didn't have to go to work today, and so I just took my time and you know, got up and did some things in between. So at any rate, this is it. This is where my lock journey is detouring for a minute, but we're going to get back on track and make sure that we get some moisture in the hair, and just freshen up a few more pieces and be done with it. So I'll probably come back on and show you guys you know, what it looks like after I finish tonight. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.